My name is Star, and you're watching this little YouTube show called The Full Spectrum Art Party. Thank you for watching it, and welcome back if you have seen a previous episode, and if you haven't, thanks for checking me out. I will talk about knitting and crochet and fibery things, and honestly I don't know, random things will probably pop up along the way. I am kind of an unfiltered sort of person, and I like to keep it real, and I be honest, and mostly try to stay positive, you know, in the sense of like I don't like contributing to the negative energy in the world, but you know, I also am honest. World's worst introduction. Check. I like to start by pulling a card out of a deck to set the tone and just go with it. This week's deck is called Living Reiki, if that's how that's pronounced. Healing Cards by Penelope Quest. Honestly, healing is the vibe I'm going for. I've had a lot of chronic illness. I'm on the path. I don't know. It's a slow road. I'm doing my best, ups and downs. I don't know if you can relate. This is a safe place for you if you can. Whew. Also, I got my hair cut. I've been wanting to get it cut for like 2 years, and finally got it done. This is probably not how it's ever gonna look ever again. It's been straightened, and it's just a lot of work, so I'm probably not gonna do that very often. But I'm feeling good. It looks a little less gray, and that's just because the underside is where all the gray is. And if you go like this, you see more of the darker. I naturally have a lot of gray in the front, and I'm allergic to hair dye, so it's just gonna be what it is. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and I'm gonna pull one at random, and let's just go and find out what our word is for the day. Living Reiki. You feeling it? All right, I don't know. Let's just go with this one. Why? I have done this before. I pulled just the, I'm just gonna pull the next one. Okay. I love this one, compassion. This is a core value of mine, along with common sense. And I don't mean to get political, but I feel like sometimes the extremes of different sides, some lack compassion and some lack common sense. Let's just remember to have both. All right, let's come along. Don't click off yet. We can be friends, I swear. Compassion. Today, I will be kind to every living creature. Well, boy, that's a challenge. I don't know if I can be kind to every living creature. Like a moth in my yarn. Nope. That's not gonna happen. I like this deck, I think, but can I really be kind to every living creature? How about we just remember to be compassionate where we can? And it's just a good message to remember where we can. And I honestly think, this has gone off the rails fast. Compassionate to ourselves. Why don't we remember to be compassionate to ourselves? Because I think that's where the thing we forget to do the most. At least I often do. Look, would you talk to other people the way that you talk to yourself? Come on. So, compassion. Okay, especially because I'm about to talk about some of my knitting. I didn't bring everything. It's been a while, so I thought if I brought everything I'm working on, this would be like a long one. So I'm just bringing a few things to chat about, and we'll try to have some fun. I have a finished object. It has not been blogged, so welcome to my world. This is something I've been talking about a lot. So for the one person that's binging these episodes in the future, hi, you're cute. You're looking cute today. Let's just style this, shall we? Hello. Yes, she did. She finished it. And she's putting it on kind of tight around her neck. This is Vertices Unite. by the wonderful, spectacular designer, Stephen West. So, this pattern can be acquired on its own. And I'll link everything that I talk about today in the show notes below. I just really want to remove this. This is not the haircut I actually wanted. It's the haircut I got. You know what I mean? I didn't want any of that. It's a little mullety. So let's just pretend I got the haircut I wanted. Little. Yeah. Okay, anyway, it's also in this book, Shawl, West Knits, Best Knits, #1 Shawls. There are so many good patterns in this book. There's a previous episode where I do a deep dive through this book and show you everything in it. But for now, there are 2 sizes of this shawl, Vertices Unite. This is the large, and this is the small. I made a medium, because that's, you know, a good indicator of the way my brain works. And I think it came out really just exactly the size I wanted it to be. And if you search on Ravelry, if you can access Ravelry, and I'll tell you the Cliff Notes version of that if you're old enough to remember what Cliff Notes are. They still make Cliff Notes, I don't know. But basically, if you get, it's a paid for pattern, so I won't give away too much, but sorry. In section 1, you follow the instructions until you get to the line that says, repeat last 4 rows X number of times until you have 60 or 90 stitches. I went until I had 72 stitches. Or, no, beep, take 2. I went until I had 74 stitches. And you could go until you have 76 stitches or 74. It has to be an even number. Otherwise you would do 75, which is in between 60 and 90. So you would do 74 or 76. I chose 74. From there, it's intuitive, but it kind of is. You just have to pay attention and think. If you're a confident knitter and you're good at winging stuff, go for it. If that just freaks you the funk out, make the large or the small. The small is pretty small, and the large is huge. They're both awesome. I don't know what to tell you. If you can access Ravelry, search in the Vertices Unite section, go search patterns, Vertices Unite, and the projects. Look up Espace Tricot, ESPACETRICOT, and you will find everything you need to learn more detailed information. Anyway, let's get to the glory that is my finished project. I'm proud, okay? I love it. This is great. I'll tell you about all the yarns, but first I just want to show you what I did. It's not blocked, but I think it's all right. The blues are section 1. There are 2 giant sections, section 1 and 3. Section 1, you just basically are knitting this giant shawl. Look at that though. I love the way 1, 2, and 3 look. They form their own little interesting thing. Okay, section 2. Sorry, let's hold it up the correct way. Okay, section 2 is the green. Section 3 is pink, and this ended up being like quite a bit of knitting. Pink rectangle. 1, 2, 3. 4 is this little mossy green, fun triangle. Don't look too closely at the weirdness. It'll block out. If you're judging any little mistakes, we can't be friends. Okay. Section 5 is where I introduced, okay, you're only supposed to use, I added an extra color. Section 5, it was starting to feel a little like these were the only colors, and it needed something, it needed a pop. That's where the little orange came in. Section 5, I added an extra color. Section 6, this gorgeous blue. Heck yeah. And then you're like, I did it. Then you pick up stitches all the way around and do this I-cord edging. and it is worth it. It really didn't take as long as I thought. I was like, I gotta do what? But you know what? It is so worth it, and it really didn't take that long. I thought it would be a nightmare, but I-cord edging is pretty fast. It's a quick bind off, honestly, and it's nice. And I love the way it looks on the back. I love this little, I kind of love this detail. There's one of my mistakes. Look, again, refer to what I said before. We embrace our little, I've been knitting a long time. I still do stuff like that. It is what it is. I'm comfortable with mistakes in my knitting. I let stuff like that go. Life is too short. Do you want to know what kind of yarn I used? I'll tell you. Just like I do every week. This is the last week I'm going to talk about it, so let's just get through it. And I'll link everything below because, you know, you might want to get involved. Here are the blues. We've got the light blue here is Plucky Knitter, solo fingering, 475 yards, 80-20, merino, superwash, mulberry silk, cold as ice. Okay. And the darker blue, I don't like looking down. That's when I get dizzy. Oh, there's one tag I haven't pulled out. Here it is. It is this Life in the Long Grass. It's a beautiful name for a yarn company. Single sock, 100% superwash merino. Color is Astral. Okay. Then the next section, we got the green. The greens, I love these colors too. I love everything that ended up in this project. The mossy green is Deep Stash, Sanguine Griffin. The company doesn't exist anymore, but that's okay. They're a new company, I'll link it below. The yarn is called Bugga, and it's a sport weight. I mixed like fingering and sport, and it worked out for me because I'm pretty loosey-goosey. It's a 70-20-10 superwash cashmere nylon, common emerald moth. Yeah, pretty. And the lighter color is Woolen Boon, Pretty Wicked Yarn, Ambrosia Salad, Boon Skinny, single ply fingering, 100% superwash, merino, 400 yards, 100 grams. Boom, boom, there it is. Sorry. Kind of. And then the last two colors, so cute. I wish these two striped at some point because I like that. Together, the pink, hedgehog fibers, sporty singles, 100 grams, 300 meters, 100% merino wool. Color is Ghost from Ireland. And this rustic, my arms are like, really? More? Look at this cute label. Exmoor sock, 4-ply, 50 grams. It comes in these cute little, lots of good colors, cute little hanks. John Arbon Textiles. I love the sheep breeds in this one. 60% Exmoor Blueface Superwash, 20% Corriedale Superwash, 10% Zwarbles, 10% nylon, made in the UK. Colors Quick Beam. All right, thank you. I don't even know if I'm going to block it at this point. We'll see. Thank you. Done. I'm going to enter this in, oh, I just ran the zipper through some of the thread. While I fix that, I'm going to tell you, this is being entered into at least 2 knit-alongs, double dipping. A little. I don't know what just, I got a wave of something. Yarn fumes. Okay, the first one is Fiber Hustle. That is a knit-along specifically for this pattern. That's a podcast that is delightful. I will link it below if you've never seen it. It's fabulous. hosted by Chip and Erin. Erin is a knitter and Chip is a quilter, and they're doing a knit along and a sew along. There's a quilt pattern if you're into that, and a knit along if you're into that. And there's still time if you're quick. Anyway, and then there's also Let's Hear It for the Boys knit along, which is still going along in the Needles at the Ready podcast. I'll link that. And that's either a pattern or yarn by a dude, a celebration of dudes in the fiber arts industry, or if you're making it for a dude, self-identified. Okay, moving along. What else have I got to share you? What else have I got to share you now? Share. I've got socks. I've been on a sock making tear, y'all. I can't wait till you see how many socks I've got made. And the reason why I've got so many is because of twofold. They are made with DK weight yarn and they are shorties. And honestly, it's going to be tough to go back to fingering weight, not shorty socks, because these go so fast. Holy, I don't even know what I've showed you already. So if I've showed you these before, forgive me. It's possible I haven't shown you anything before because these go so fast. Repetitive. I apologize. I'm in a weird mood. This is a trio of socks. The pattern is called Not So Vanilla Socks. It's written by Miss Jody Brown of the Grocery Girls. I'm one of the test knitters. There's like a whole squad of us, and this pattern is going to be released very soon. Very, very, very soon. So I will link to her places you can find her. And there's 3 patterns. So it's 1 pattern, 3 patterns. Mouthword's hard today. Basically, if you get the pattern, there's 3 variations. And so I can show you all 3. This is the first, there's like A, B, and C. This is A. Now, when we were testing them, the cuff was originally written kind of short. It's now a little longer for what it's worth. So it's still cute, but the cuff will be a little longer. Here's the pair. Maybe I'll just show you one because it's easier to talk about. This was knit with this cute yarn here is Republic of Wool. This is a local to be Portland, Oregon based company. The colorway is called Crackle. It's the DK weight yarn, 100% superwash merino, 250 yards, 115 grams. And then this part here is like a mohair. Now I was a little bit nervous about the mohair being itchy. I'm just a little sensitive in lots of ways. We could talk about that another time. So what I used was this hobby yarn Diablo print. I'm sure it's fine in the way it is, but basically you hold, so for the heel and the toe and the cuff, you hold 1 strand of mohair. This is the stuff I used. It's like a fade, kind of a slow fade. This is another ball of it. It slowly color fades. It goes from a really pale orange all the way down to like this dark, rich brick orange. So you can see all the colors between these 2 balls. You hold 1 strand of this really thin stuff. It's like a lace weight, okay? 1 strand with your DK weight yarn on the cuff, on the heel, and on the toe. And it's kind of a cool idea because it reinforces these areas, especially on the heel and the toe. I don't know, these areas may never wear out. And then here you're holding like 3 strands together and doing stripes. cute and fuzzy, really cute texture. So the yarn I'm using, the Diablo print, you could just use regular mohair, but this stuff is a blend of 30% mohair, 30% nylon, and 40% acrylic. So it's less of the mohair and more just soft, fuzzy. It works for me. It's what I had in my stash. I like the colors. The end. The pattern is perfect. It's great. They're shorties. It's written for an afterthought heel, which I noticed Miss Jody likes to do in a lot of her socks. I like it too. And the way she does her heels, she adds in lots of extra rounds. Because I have a high instep, a high arch. Generally, this kind of heel isn't great for me. I like a heel flap and gusset. But the way she does her heels, this works for me. It's because of all the extra, she has this little trick where she does these extra rounds and it fits well. But she does include options to do fewer rounds if you don't have a giant instep and high arch. Anyway, sock number 1. Let me show you the next one. Also cute. I also just wanted to go with summer colors. I think for me it works. Okay. Sock number 2. Where are you? I'm actually currently knitting. I've only got one done. The other one's on the needles. So I'm going to show you one of these. Problem. Undisclosed. Problem. Something got tangled, but I got a breakthrough on this one. Okay, this is super cute too. Are you kidding me? I didn't weave in the ends yet on this one. Okay. It's not blocked, but you get the idea. Right? Love it. Okay, so the yarns I'm using here, let me grab the tags. That's for sock 3. That's for sock 1. Ain't it always like that? Okay, this is one of my sock 2 labels. And the other one is, where is the label? I would like to find it now. Here it is. Okay, so the gray is this Hedgehog Fibers Merino DK. It's in a potluck color. That just means it was not repeatable. I mean, honestly, it's just a gray. You can find a DK gray color anywhere in the world. It's 115 grams, 200 meters, 100% springy twist merino wool, hand dyed. Okay, it's a good thing I looked a really long time for that. And the pink is To The Max Yarn Co. 100% punk, 100% DIY, DK weight, 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 274 yards, 251 meters, 100 grams. The color is Rosy Cheeks. And I am confident these are the cheeks that are rosy. Sorry. I'll see myself out now. Very cute. Twisted rib, same heel, stripes. Really easy. And this is where, I mean, other than that one where the gray started, I don't think you could tell the join. And in the pattern, they tell you how to do that, and that's where it ends. They tell you how to do the stripe, and it's the simplest thing in the world. You don't have to do anything complicated, so I love that. Okay, sock number 3. Moving right along. I got this. I think I'll just show you one, even though I have the pair done, because I seem to have made it. I seem to have gotten, I don't know how to describe it. I'll just show you what I've done. I'm just gonna set it down. deal with it later. Just please tell me I'm not the only one. Okay, but I can show you one of these. Sock number 3 is super cute, and it uses 2 colors. The original, I already showed you one of the colors. It's the Republic of Wool that I used in the first sock. Put on your sunglasses. Okay, I made a little mistake in the first sock, but it's okay. Yeah, it's bright. The color, I feel like it shows up brighter on camera. Putting it as far away as possible so as not to hurt your sensitive eyes. Honestly, it's not quite this bright. That's more accurate. I love it. Summer. This is the yarn. So that one that you've already seen in the first sock. It's that Republic of Wool color. This color is also to the Max yarn in the color Lollipop. It's the same DK weight, but the color is Lollipop. Love it. So this is sock 3. So you get all 3 of these patterns in one, and you do a 2x2 up here, and then this kind of striping sequence, and then the little one on the toe. The pattern comes in 3 sizes. Like a size 1, 2, and 3. And I knit the 1 because my feet are really narrow, but they're long. I wear US Women's 10, so you can knit it as long or short as you need to for your foot length. They're top down. And I don't have a lot else to say about the pattern other than I love it. And that's it for my knitting. I do want to share something really great that came in the mail. This is not an acquisition or anything anyone can buy. It's something my mom made. This is something from Tutu, but it's actually based on something I made a long time ago. And so I guess it's a collaboration, but I feel like she did all the work. Let's be honest. This is the back. Okay, backstory. A long time ago, it says pet of the 21st century, and there's a parakeet or a budgie, and she did the stitching, and when I opened, it was a surprise. When I got this in the mail, I had a moment. A long time ago, a friend of mine and we had this little business, and we sold handmade goods. It was at a time when everyone was in a band. I was in a band. Everyone was in a band. And there were lots of ways to put out music, like independent music, to record, to tour, make t-shirts, all of it. But there needs to be a way to make art and distribute your art, your handmade goods. So we started a little business, and I'm just bad at business, and I'm bad at all of that. But she was a rock star. So we worked together on it, and eventually I kind of bailed, and she gave the business to Pat Castaldo, who turned the business into what is now buyolympia.com, if you've ever heard of that. It's a thriving business. I'm not taking credit for any of that. Pat Castaldo made that business what it is. Anyway, I'm just trying to describe the timeline. At one point, we came up with this idea to make a t-shirt. We made a ton of different t-shirts. One of our t-shirt ideas was this. It was a little bird, and it said pet of the 21st century, which came from a book, like this kind of old pet manual that was describing parakeets as the pet of the 21st century, because it came in designer colors, and it was very cute. Anyway, so we made these t-shirts. I forgot about them completely. It was a limited run. When they were gone, they were gone. I don't have any left. I never kept one. Apparently, Tutu kept one, and she made this, and this object has my whole heart. So thank you, Tutu. Love you. All right, I'm going to show you a few other things that came in the mail, since I'm keeping an eye on time, and I feel like I probably don't have a ton of time to show a lot of stuff, so I'm going to just keep moving along. Okay. I'm gonna showcase, I feel like lately I've been showcasing a lot of big box store stuff. I feel like a lot of my knitting was independent yarn companies, and I'm gonna continue that trend with showing you a few of the things that came in the mail. They are not big box stuff, although I do have big box stuff to show next time probably. Okay, so first up is the Lemonade Shop. I bought some things. 2 skeins of yarn and some stitch markers, and I will show you this crinkling sound, so hang on. It's the sound of something good. Okay, here we go. Here we go, get ready, here we go. Sorry. All right, first up is this. So cute. Dying since 2014. It's Simple Sock Stormy Day. 400 yards, 100 grams, 80/20 superwash merino nylon. It's a gray stormy day, but boom. You see what's going on there? Cute. And the other skein is this. It's a similar... Yes. It's very similar, but totally different. This one is called Zebra Fingering Funky Rainbow. 437 yards to 100 grams, 100% Peruvian Highland wool. Love it. And then let me show you the stitch markers. They're in this pouch. Thank you for your order. You're welcome. Thank you for what you do. All right, I guess you have to really break the seal. Sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, and then inside that is, oh, they're so cute. There are these itty bitty stitch markers. Can you see? They're small. I do a lot of small knitting, so I wanted the small. They're tiny hearts, in case you couldn't tell, and then one bigger progress keeper that's gold glitter, and then the rest are these tiny little, I'm sorry if I'm doing this badly. Very cute. Links below. And that took a while. These are the things that, and they were so clear on the website. This is going to take a while, expected to take this amount of time, and it was completely exactly what they said it would be. So I am a happy customer because I knew what I was getting into. I did not email them and harass them. Come on. All right, number 2 is I signed up for the Plucky email list, and every once in a while they do the 40% off sale, and when they do, I do. When they go, I go. And here's what I got. I got 4 skeins. All right, let's just take it out. The crinkling is the sound of joy coming out. I'll just take out one of each. So I got 4 of these for some kind of sweater. Oh, it feels so good. I wanted to... Sheepies. Whoa. I wanted to try this base. This is called Harmony. It is baby alpaca cotton nylon. Huh? I'm a little concerned it's gonna like grow, because alpaca grows, cotton grows. But also, I wanted to try it anyway. The color is called Summer Suit. It's a beautiful blue, kind of light blue. Yeah, Harmony is the yarn, 270 yards. It's 50% alpaca, 30% cotton, 20% nylon. So maybe that's a lot of nylon, I don't know. And what was it, like a DK weight? I don't even remember. 270 yards, it doesn't say the weight. I'm sure it's on their website, I can look it up, it doesn't matter. It's interesting. I just wanted to try it. So I did. I got 4 of those. And then this is another one I wanted to try. It's an interesting yarn. The ply. Did I show you the ply? Did I? I'm crazy. I'm losing my mind. Okay, and then this is another one I wanted to try because look at that texture. It's interesting. This is called Yakety Aaron. It's 160 yards. And then underneath it, it just says 100. I'm guessing that means 100 grams. Oh, 100%. 100% yak. 100% yak? Huh? They just brushed the yak. Elegant Elephant is the color. That's a color they've had for a long, since like the OG days of this company. It's soft. I don't know. I just wanted to try it. It's Aran weight. So like a heavy worsted. And that's my 40% off Plucky order. I am happy with that. All right, and I've got one more thing here. That's my name. I love these companies that, I mean, I don't know how they do it. They actually, like, in addition to everything else they do, to take the time to write your name on the order. It was Shark Week. This was an item I feel I have mixed feelings about because I know it sold out really fast and I feel lucky that I got one. Mace of Skeins. Let's pull it off like a band-aid. If you don't like the crinkle sounds, I know you're out there, I'm sorry. To me, I love it because it just means happy things. All right, so this is cute. It's a little envelope. Mace of Skeins. Let's open it up. And I got, thank you. Yay, a new skein of hand-dyed yarn to add to your collection. And then just some explanation about the nature of hand-dyed yarn, how to take care of it. Thank you so much for ordering my yarn. I hope you love it. Signed by Macy. Where to find her on social media. Sticker. Mace of Skeins. Invoice. Let's see. Up until very recently, they were on Etsy. I think they've just made their own website. It's a little bag. This is ice dyed, I think, and then silk screened. So that's the Mace of Skeins logo with the shark bite. And then this cute little shark with the bite out of the spade. And I always want to sing Mace of Skeins. All right, and then here's the yarn. Now this was available in 2 sizes and it sold out so fast I just sort of grabbed what I could grab, but I'm happy with it. And then the special Shark Week sticker. And they had 100-gram skein plus a mini or a 50-gram skein plus a mini, and I have the 50. It's a little limp. Let's not do that. So it's like water with a little bit of red splashed in it, and for what you will, and then a red mini. And I guess blues and reds often do bleed, so that's why there's all that explanation. So cute. Hand dyed in Fort Worth, Texas. 50-gram sock set, fingering weight, 75/25, superwash merino nylon, plus a 20-gram mini. There's plenty of yarn. Shark Week is the colorway for a small set. I can make I know I can make a pair of socks out of this, especially because there's a mini. So that's 70 grams of yarn right there. It's enough for me and my size split. Oh, I love it. And this little bag, it's a little bag, but it's cute. So it's all gonna go together. Yeah. Limited edition. So anyway, they think they have a whole custom website now. I'll link it below. I'll do a little digging and find it and link it below. I know a lot of people like to start on Etsy and then eventually they want to get off because they can customize their experience more and make a little more money and all of that. I'm going to stop it here. I do have some more things I want to talk about, but I think this, since I haven't podcasted in a while, we're a little full. Bringing it back to the beginning, compassion. Yeah, be compassionate to yours. I don't care. I'm gonna roll with how I want to do it. It's good to have compassion. It's good to have common sense too. And it's good to be compassionate to yourself. Look, we're doing the best we can. It is not easy out there. And thanks for watching and being here with me. I just am looking to connect and spread a little joy if I can. I don't think I'm good at spreading joy, but I'm good at being me, and so that's what I'm going to do. And I just want to leave us with this. Am I crazy, or is this not awesome? Ah, love it. Okay, I'll see you next time. Never know how to say goodbye, because I just want to stay with you forever. Not being creepy. Not in the creepy way.